that's the concept. This is not a nice business. I guess that's the concept. If snakes are fast, but alligators are, but we're going to teach them how to run away from an alligator, okay? If they escape prison. How to run away. Don't run in a straight line. Run like this. And you know what? Your chances go up about 1%, okay?
Hey, excuse me. Shalom. First and foremost, let me give all praises and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Shem HaKadosh. The bonus to the apostles of GMS Ruel, and shalom to the faithful men continue doing the work of the Lord. Real quick, I just want to real quick get into how pretty much Esau, there's no recent news, deportation, and the little so-called prison or pretty much a concentration camp that they already made in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So if people escape, it's pretty much surrounded by gators, so they gonna get eaten. You know what I'm saying? And Esau is just coming back to the old type spirit. Alright? What you got, Job 20. And let me start at 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Alright? Yeah, man, he's full of sin of his youth, man. During the time of slavery, they was feeding us to alligators and things, and now they trying to do the same thing. And I was just watching a video about an elder, Yashawamba. This is a very beautiful, edifying video. Salakia. Did I share it? Yeah. In the news, massive deportations now coming from Southern Kingdom. Excuse me, Salakia. Fucking stuff the fucked up. But, because at first, the Northern Kingdom was getting fucked up. Now the Southern Kingdom getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense, too. Because you got, before Trump, you had Biden. And he made pretty much, during slavery, Esau would feed Jake to alligators and things. Now he's trying to do the same thing today. That's that prison or concentration camp. It's meant for the people that would murder people and things like that. And they built that, I guess, in like 8 days. So man, Jay about to go through it, bro. Jacob's trouble, bro. But the wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hid it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Alright? So Esau, he's hiding his wickedness, but now he's starting to really, little by little, he's starting to reveal it more and more. He's starting to show his horns. Alright? Alright, show how much he really don't give a fuck about Jake. Alright? And like the elder made in that video, he made that point. There's different immigrations, different immigrants. Like there's Chinese immigrants, African immigrants, but they're mainly speaking about, excuse me about that too, so like I'm sick as fuck. But they mainly speaking about the northern tribe and the southern tribe. You barely hear about the so-called Chinese and all the other rest. You mainly hear about the Latin speaking or Haitians, Like the point I was making too earlier, I just remembered. When that's why America don't make no sense, man. Because when Biden was president, you made decrees that pretty much the people that's in Haiti, they come up here and work for a couple years. You have like a temporary, you know, citizenship, pretty much. But now Trump is like, nah, nigga, you got 2 months to get the fuck out. So it's like, what the fuck? That's why all this back and forth shit, man. Democrats, Republicans, it's just stupid. It don't make no damn sense. You know? It shouldn't be that. You know? But that shows you that this place is wicked because it's divided. How the hell, for 4 years, you're going to have these policies, and the next 4 years is going to be the complete opposite. It's just, it's wicked, man. All right, it's wicked as hell. Isaiah 10:1. Because you're supposed to keep your word, bro. You ain't supposed to. I mean, I get immigrants, I get that shit. But you're not supposed to lie and be like, okay, you can come over here and work in America. But then the next president, oh, nah, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? That's you change as the mood. Then, on top of that, they trying to deport even American citizens. And Trump, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. You know, he's speaking as a dragon right now. All right. New York immigration raids leaves crops on harvest. California farmers at risk. But we read this.
I'd like to say, you know, a little controversial, but I couldn't care less. We have a lot of bad criminals that came into this country, and they came in stupidly. It was an unforced error. It was an incompetent president that allowed it to happen. It was an auto pen maybe that allowed it to happen, and it did happen. But we also have a lot of bad people that have been here for a long time. People that whack people over the head with a baseball bat from behind when they're not looking and kill them. People that knife you when you're walking down the street. They're not new to our country. They're old to our country. Many of them were born in our country. I think we ought to get them the hell out of here too. You want to know the truth. So maybe that'll be the next job that we'll work on together. But I think getting them out, you know, we forget about them. We had some bad accidents in New York, and they're not accidents.
You see? He said even people that's born here. But I thought if he was born here, he was supposed to be an American citizen. You know, they tried to deport a nigga that his father was a U.S. veteran now over 20 years. He was born in Germany or some shit, military base. They trying to deport this nigga. You know? Esau, he just don't give a fuck, man. Alright? Alright, so hey man, he's about to, he about to really show his horns, man. You know, the devil that he is. Matter of fact, hold on. I think a brother uploaded that precept. For Yahweh Shai himself shall descend from heaven with a shout with the voice of the archangel. That's like I thought that he's going to get a different scripture. Oh yeah, did I read this? Isaiah 10:1. Woe to them that decree righteous decrees and that right grievousness which they shall describe. Alright. And that's exactly what they do. Unrighteous decrees. Alright. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. Then shall the wicked be revealed, who the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Esau already been exposed through the prophets many years ago. But he's being exposed, it's being evident more and more each day. Alright? So yeah, man, that's pretty much the point, man. I just wanted to bring out those few points. The things are heating up. It's gonna get worse and worse. Some Jake and the truth might get fucking snatched up. Because like I said, they even going for American citizens now. You don't comply to what the laws and decrees laid down. They want your ass to leave too. Just like them crackers always say, if you don't like America, then get the fuck out. Go get out of here. So guess what? That day gonna come. They gonna snatch up certain American citizens that don't even like America. They can be born here and all that. They don't give a fuck. So like the elder said too in that video, carry your identification around with you. At least be, smart, and all these different things like that. Pray and watch, cause these ICE members, they tripping. Who knows what the fuck can happen. But we know it's gonna be Jacob's trouble. So may the Lord protect the elect. Alright. Cause I'm here too. They was putting the military planes. They was dumping them in the fucking ocean and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's reports of bodies showing up on shore or whatever the case is. So yeah, they obviously dumping bodies in the ocean, just like they did again in slavery. But it was the little slave, Atlantic slave trade. They was dumping certain bodies into the ocean, or into the water. You see, so Esau get that same type of spirit that he was in the beginning. So, anyways, Lord, I hope you guys edifying. Give our praise and glory to Yahweh Shai, Shabbos, Shabbat, Dash, the boss of the apostle, Jim, Master Ruach, all to the brothers of this world, devastation.